Hi everyone, welcome to the channel for new battle report. So this is a battle report from a game that I played in a Swiss Team Switzerland boot camp in beginning of May, and I recorded quite quickly afterwards, but I only put it at your disposal normally after ETC because we want to keep some training within the team. I think it makes sense, and most ETC team do the same. Try not to share too much about what they are testing. Me personally, I don't care too much because everything I'm testing is online due to my battle report. I don't care too much, but it's more for my teammate. I was playing against Andy, who is the best Swiss player since years. He's usually playing Highborn Elf, very good player, so always an interesting test. Usually we are playing one time per year, so I can basically, it's a good way for me. It's like a ladder or a benchmark to see my gaming level, how did I evolve, am I getting better or not. So it's usually hard to beat him. It's a very, very good player. The list I was playing for this game was the following. We have the Scrappling Core, we have the Tribesman Bunker, Shaman Pyro, Great Khan, always the same, the Double Tusker, then the Triple Bombardier, Keen Eater, Double Thunder Cannon, and the Mercenary Giant. For Andy, he was trying out the following list. High Prince on a Griffin, the usual one, very strong, very resilient. Then we have the Master Divination with Book of Miladies, Asphalt Scholar, very, very strong, a good channel, reroll the first Misspell, a very good mage, and he brings some more magic with the Master Canrec Tower BSB on Elven Horse Shield Lance, who is going to go into the unit of Rhymanite. He is bringing 6 core units, 2 archer, 1 spear block, 5 Highborn Lancer, that's his core, and then he has 9 Rhymanite, 17 Sword Masters, and 2 Sky Slope to finish the list. We were playing Skull of our Red Stab on Spearhead as deployment. I did win the role for the choice, and I picked the Defender, which is usually the good choice on Skull of our Red Stab, because you can give yourself an advantage with the selection of the map and the terrain advantage. Primary, as you will see, will be to my advantage due to the position of Defender, and I got in addition to that the conserve the numbers, which brings me a very solid advantage on primary secondary. He needs to assassinate my character, which is quite hard, so I would say on objective I'm starting on the good side. Path to victory for me, definitely range damage, focus on the primary, and minimize manage his attack. I know it's an aggressive player, he likes to attack, he will need to take risk, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose from the distance. For him, path to victory is pretty clear. He needs to attack the Griffin as a main attacking piece, and then follow up the attack with the multiple infantry block, the Sky Sloop. So I know he can engage with pretty much everything into his list. The X factor in this game, definitely the cannon. Hit or not hitting is a bit the question here. I know that my cannon can hurt him, especially the Griffin, which will be key into the game. Range damage will hurt him big time, not easy for him to engage due to the Scrappling block that are quite resilient because of their numbers. They can hold a bit of time, and every wound I will be doing to the expensive Elves will be good for me. So I felt slightly positive about the matchup. Deployment wise, you see the advantage. So we play on the map 1 to 8 as well to try out. I know that they are not so popular. Some communities aren't playing with 1 to 8, and at this point in time we still didn't know if we play those maps for ETC or not. But basically by winning the side and Spearhead in the center, I get easily into multiple terrain. I gave him an impassable, he gets the forest automatic, and then he needs to come forward to claim potentially the clue token into the lakes, and maybe this wall, but it's not so easy for him. While for me I have 2 walls that are quite easy to pick, the field in the center and the hill on the right. So I felt I have here a good chance of being the one deciding where we're going to play for the primary. Andy is going to drop everything for first turn to be quite aggressive. He went with Vanguarding on the right. You have from the right to left the double sloop, the unit of Swordmasters, the Griffin, BSB within the unit of Rhymanite, the Mage inside the unit of Archer in the middle, Spear block, second unit of Archer, and on the far left the Highborn Lancer. My counter deployment, I went on the right, playing with the hill to play with the cover. Even if he push hard, it's going to have some cover. And I felt my bombardier could act as chaff or come out here and shoot on Sky Sloop. I have multiple options. The same goes for the Tuskers. They can zone pretty well up to here. They are still protected from the shooting. And here, if I need to, I can move forward with the unit of Scrappling to slow him down. I double up the bombardier inside the field because they have soft cover, which is really nice. And basically all my shooting you see is towards the right. I know that it's going to attack hard from the right, try to come here close to here with his spear block to hold me, here zone me a little bit, so that's going to be his holding flank on the left and his attacking flank on the right. I think it's pretty clear from the deployment, so I know that I want on the right to stall his advance, chaff him and bring a lot of shooting to reduce him. My big block in the center, I'm thinking already I just need to draw on the clue token to make it for the center, and the center will be hard for him to contest. He has the house, not many scoring, and if I bring my Great Khan in the middle, that should be an advantage. I put my Giant here in the middle. I felt he has no good play on the flanks due to his mobility and shooting. I wanted him, I felt in the middle, he can provide some counter-charging option. He has a good matchup against the spear block. He can threaten his mage bunker, so I felt multiple good use for the Giant in the middle, which is not so usual. Double cannon on the left. I want them to be how should I say? I want them to be comfortable, to be far away from the threats of his flyers, from the shoots of his Sky Sloop, and at the same time provide countercharge for the middle or the left. So I felt they are pretty good here. They have good line of sight up to the hill. So I felt that should be quite nice for the cannon. Scrappling can push here on the left, get this clue token, and far left I put the second unit of Tuskers. My Kinetor is obviously in ambush. After Vanguard, that's how it looks like. I Vanguard in the center, he Vanguards on the right. I get my Mage Bunker behind the wall, the double Bombardier inside the field, and push forward with the Giant and General's block. My Defender Vanguard went on the left to start to zone him and potentially have good line of sight here in case he pushes too hard. With the spear block, I want to threaten him. He's turn 1. He pushes really hard. He makes a play with the Griffin that if I would combo charge like that, my Scrappling would be inside the water, so I don't get the static res, and he has plenty of counter charge. It doesn't get good shooting against Bombardier, but I did a small mistake that allows him to get one Sky Sloop into the flank here. I'm just barely out of the field with my flank. That being said, I realize right now that I think, if I'm not mistaken, the field, the way it works, I just need to touch it. You don't need anymore to have the majority of front or flank. So I'm just realizing that actually, I think I got still soft cover. Yeah, he pushes slightly BSB and Spear towards the middle. You see covering themselves, which allows also the mage unit to push a bit forward. In the magic phase, he's going to get Hereditary on 3 dice with a reroll. He fails Predator Instinct that targeted his Griffin. That's the spell I really wanted to stop. Basically, I kept my dice for that. I was thinking it's too far away from Miladies. I want to stop that spell because I feel I have a very good shooting phase on him. And then, so he's going to fail that spell, and then I can dispel the bomb spell, the big one. Number 6, the Unescapable Doom, I recall the name. He wanted to cast that on the cannon. What surprised me a bit is he went in for 5 dice, which I'm not sure about. I have 6 spells, 6 dice, so I did dispel, but if he blow up his mage on that, I feel that it's not a game-changing spell, because the likelihood of killing the cannon is high from turn 4, maybe. So he needs to wait way too long for it to be effective in the game in comparison to potentially losing his mage, his important mage in the game. So I was not so fond of the play here of 5 dicing that one. I think it's a bit too risky in terms of risk-reward, basically. Let's move on to my turn 1. Yeah, and he shot a bit at me. I did 1 wound with the Sky Slope here, and the archer did 2 wounds to my Giant. My turn 1. So I readjust my battle line. I went here to shoot at the Sky Sloop on 6, reposition my Tusker, he doesn't see me, and I'm ready here to counter charge, and he cannot chaff me, so that's perfect for me. I positioned my Bombardier quite far away from his Griffin and also cavalry, so he could have some charges here, but I calculate that I can always flee, be inside the board. The only one would be, I think, that one on the 6 would be out of the board. So I have some very good options that if I flee, I'm still safe, and basically this turn I can double shoot that Griffin plus double cannon him, which I feel is a very nice opportunity for me. So I'm not so at risk by the charge, as you can see. He could potentially charge my big block here, but I have my character, I have the static res, and I have a counter charge from the giant. So I was feeling pretty good. Also the cannon can have line of sight on that, so I was feeling there is no charge that is very scary for me. And I can shoot him, meaning if I don't kill him this turn, then he needs to move again, and then I can shoot again. So I was feeling quite okay about the situation here with the Griffin. I was feeling I could minimize his attack. On the left, I go on the wall, I position the giant so that if he charge me, he's in the front, no rank. I have double charge from the cannon, chariot, plus this one. The Tusker took not too many risks. I stayed quite far away. I felt I'm in a good shape. I don't want to take too much risk on the far left. It will be distracting if he charged to me. He gets a -1 to hit. So I was feeling quite okay at the moment with the Tusker position, and that's about it. In the magic phase, I start with a pyro flow into the spears behind the lake, but I kill nothing because I kill 4 and he uses Miladies. I shot with my guys against the Sky Sloop. I kill 1 wound with the Bombardier. And then we go on the cannon and the Bombardier into his Griffin. And I managed to get the 16% chance of killing the Griffin. So I have 5 plus 2 up, I think the ward save 4 up, and then D3 plus 1. And then I got 6 Bombardiers, which is 3 shot each on a 5 plus, 4 plus, I think I have resilience 5. And he saves on 6 and 4. And basically with all of that, it's 16% chance of killing him. He's out of Miladies, has nothing special, so I kill him turn 1, which is obviously huge in the game. He's turn 2, so he moves the Sky Sloop to the flank, both of them, very aggressively. Moves the Swan Master forward. His BSB unit didn't change much. He pushes his spear block close to me behind the lake, and the rest shuffles around. He gets Predator Instinct onto the Sword Masters, which I don't care because I can chaff them, and that's my plan basically. He fails the Doom, and the Sky Sloop will do 2 wounds to my Bombardier, which is nice for me. I think I have the stat, so that's a bit lucky for me. A bit on the lower hand, no panic check, and I can shoot short range, so that's quite interesting. Unfortunately, I cannot charge due to my Tusker. I couldn't find any better positioning. I was too many constraints. If he would have killed 1, potentially I could have get the charge into the sloop, which could have been dangerous for him as well. So yeah, I was intrigued what happened, but here I cannot charge. And his archer do another 2 wounds to the giant, I think, if I'm not mistaken. My turn 2, so I have a couple of options here. I cannot get into the combat with the Sword Masters, there are too many, and I want to win time and apply range damage. But I'm thinking a couple of good options. I don't know if you see them. So first of all, my Keen Eater is going to enter the board. I don't have any charge. So my Keen Eater entered the board. I move forward with the Bombardier to chaff his cavalry and shoot him short range. Shoot with the second unit as well if I want to. So that's quite nice for me, starting to reduce the cavalry, and I can move the giant thanks to the chaff into a sweet spot to threaten both the bunker as well as the cavalry, and I threaten also with the Keen Eater in the back both units. So I was feeling okay. I'm covering the movement of the mage, he cannot escape any line of sight. So I was feeling okay. I'm getting pressure on some key units towards the center. Then my focus with the magic will be to reduce the spear, because if I reduce them a little bit, they start to be more manageable. I forgot to mention, but clue token wise I got 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to get number 4 at the end of this turn. No, I'm not on the hill. I'm not on the hill. This Sky Sloop doesn't see me, cannot charge me. So I'm not getting number 4, but 3 clue token. He got only 1, and I was thinking I don't need for the moment to take risk, because as long as I'm tied, I can get the middle one and I should be fine. So that was the idea. Did move the cannon. Yeah, that's about it. Magic phase. We go, I get a pyro flow, I kill 6 spears, so that's a rank, which is good news. He dispelled Tidal Flame, he dispelled Fireball, 2 dice against 2. Bombardier, I kill, I think, some wounds into his cavalry, like 2 or 3 total, I think. These guys shoot onto the sky slope. He has only 3 wounds left. I managed to get 2 wounds. On average, I should get 3 wounds, so I was close to kill him. But yeah, he rolled also pretty low the turn before, so nothing to complain about. And with the cannon, I kill a total of 3 spears, which was nice. 2 cannon hits, no movement, so 3+. He was steadfast, so 3+ to hit. I kill some spears. He doesn't have any more the press by the ranks, which is very good news for me. That's about it. He's turn 3, so I don't have a picture of that, but you see the charge with the arrows. He's going to fail that charge into my flanks. I was a bit, how should I say, questionable about that move, because I feel it's all about me holding a 8 rollable check. But if I do, I have the counter charge of my Tuskers, and that's a unit that's dead. So I was feeling that's a big risk for, I don't know, it's 8% chance I think of me failing, and still if I fail I can recover from that and get him with the chariot or the Tuskers. So I wasn't too nervous. There isn't any too sexy overrun for him. He gets into distracting, so yeah, I was feeling okay about that one. But he fails on 5+, the rest is automatic. All good. He chaff my Tusker here on the right, and the rest just charge me. All good. His mage move into safety into the spear block, which looks this direction. In the magic phase, he's going to get hereditary on 3 dice against my 4 dice, and then he gets a heal on 2 dice against my 3 dice, and then he gets also hatred and -1 resilience on the giant. So wow, he got 4 spells this turn, which was crazy. I feel really wanted to dispel some, but he got all of them. In the close combat, I think he just killed my bombardier. He kills some scrapling, but I hold on 9 rollable. He kills my bombardier. I have just 1 guy left, which tried to strike and finish his sloop. That wasn't impossible for me. 3 attack, 4+4+, and he has like a 5 up afterwards. So I could have killed him, but didn't manage to. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. My turn. Also don't have a picture. So I'm going to basically double charge into his cavalry. The giant is into the flank. He couldn't reform in a way to give both the giant and the bombardier the face. So the giant, he shot at me and leave me on 1 wound, meaning I have full attack giant ready to strike. So that was really good for me. So I get giant into the flank. I get the general unit into the front. On the right we still engage. I charge into the sky slope. This sky slope is free. I charge the Keen Eater on the 3+ into those guys. I make it in the forest, and those guys, they flee from the Tusker. About that, I have I think a long overrun into them, and that's about it. And at this point of time, Andy decided to stop the game, because yeah, he knows that it's pretty much it, coming with too much thing. Since he didn't kill the giant, I think that was a key point. If he would have killed the giant, I think they still had the chance, but not killing the giant was huge, because I can just combo him with the flank, and that's probably going to be too much for him. So that's when we stopped, basically. Yeah, let's analyze quickly the game. I think I had a huge advantage on the map. He attempted to attack and got that gamble with the Griffin. The early loss of the Griffin already a complicated game for Highborn Elf, I think. And on turn 2, I start to counter push already in the center with the help of Bombardier and Keen Eater coming on the board. I started to cause him trouble and overwhelm him with more resources. And after that, it was a very uphill battle for him, because I had still so many things on the table. It felt really complicated for him. Anyway guys, that's all for this battle report. I hope you like it, that the analysis was interesting, and talk to you soon on the channel. Take care, goodbye.